Good morning, guys. This is Michael from Ironman Door Journey, and this is day 3 of our ice storm. I'm easing up to the road here, and it never got above freezing last night, so everything that was frozen yesterday is still frozen today. I'm gonna wheeze on to work. Hopefully it won't be any worse than it was yesterday evening. We do have a 100% chance of precipitation today. I don't know what form that's going to be in, if it's going to be rain or sleet or snow or what, but that's not good when we're already in a mess the way it is. So we'll hope for the best. I'm not going to record the whole way this morning. I was going to give you an update on what it is early today, and maybe I can get out a time or two during the day today and show some updates also. I see that this right here, solid ice. It's no pavement showing whatsoever. Oh my goodness, we're in Mississippi. This is not supposed to happen. 2,000 RPMs, 20 miles an hour. That's fast enough for me. Work is normally, it takes me about 8 minutes to get to work. With driving a little bit slower like this, it'll take 12 maybe, so that's fine. I'll still be there 30 minutes early. So not only people need to be careful going up the hills, but down the hills, because once you start rolling, even though you let off the gas completely, you still can pick up speed. So these make me nervous, especially these hillsides that are shaded. It's still basically all ice. You see up ahead, there's small patches where there's concrete showing through, the pavement showing through. If it was like that all the way through, it wouldn't be quite so bad. The bridges are coming up ahead too. I hope MDOT is maybe salted them again. That'd be great. We got a series of, I don't know, I guess 3 bridges over here. One on each end, and the middle one is the main bridge. These other ones is just when water gets out. These little runoffs, little sloughs, I guess you'd call it. This was the first one. The big one up here is where the Pearl River Bridge is here on Highway 35 in Carthage. Oh my goodness. I felt a little bit loose there for just a second. It does look like this is still complete ice right here, but I do see some good tracks up there on the bridge, so that's good. I can see pavement up there. That is great. My goodness, I'm going 25 miles per hour now. It's been I've only met like those two vehicles, whatever it was I just met just seconds ago. That's been all the traffic I've seen. There's nothing behind me. I do see another one up ahead there coming towards me. Maybe there's light at the end of the tunnel. We can get through today with the rain or whatever it is we're going to get today, and through tonight and tomorrow it should clear up after that. It's showing highs, and I want to say the 40s are near 50 by Friday, and maybe we'll be kind of back to normal by then. This old boy's ready for it. Right, I see some old slick ice up ahead. It's supposed to get to 34 for the high today, so that's just a couple of degrees above freezing. But it's supposed to be doing something the entire time. I don't know if that's going to be rain, like I said, rain, sleet, or snow, or a little bit of all of it. Maybe some of the stuff will melt off today, even though it's going to Some of it's going to refreeze tonight, but maybe it'll be less in some of these already frozen spots. I don't know. We'll just have to see. This is all still solid ice right here. All of it. And yesterday I heard a call out on the radio from the Carthage PD that there was a water line that busted on the side of the road or in the ground close to the road and was shooting across the road. It's up here by the Triple M Chevrolet place. Man, that's rough. I need to get I was kind of in between ruts there. It's still all ice, but I shifted over to the right just a little bit. But right up here, this is the old Ford place that's been shut down for years. Every now and then somebody will lease it for something, but they don't stay there long. I'm assuming the rent is way too high. I heard a rumor that it was $4,000 a month there. So I'm sure that's why it's no longer in business anymore. There was a auto mechanic shop there / tow service. They didn't stay open very long there. Here's the Triple M business right here, but somewhere right through here there was water shooting across the road yesterday and freezing. Not sure exactly where it was at. Not sure. Most of all the stores around here have been closed the last few days because just unless you have to be out on these roads, man, just nobody needs to be out. And I know I'm talking like we're in the middle of a 5-year blizzard or something like that, but us folks here in Mississippi, we don't know how to handle this mess. So we have to deal with it for 2 or 3 days at a time and try to make the best of it, and those that don't need to be out need to stay at home. All right, we got a green light. Traffic here in town today than what it was yesterday morning. I know y'all just saw that airport sign, but it's a very, very small airport. Maybe some little small planes can take off and land from there, a helicopter or something, but we ain't got no 747s coming in, I promise you. I did say that the Shell station was open yesterday right up there. That's where I usually stop and get gas or a drink or something if I'm out on the road. So maybe I'll go by and see them today. I haven't been by there in a week probably. Here's our little National Guard Army right up here for the city. I was not part of this unit when I was in. I was a couple of towns over in Forest, Mississippi. Here's my turn. And it looks like it's all still pretty frozen too, and really bright. Sorry, this camera's shaking so much, guys. Even though it's just a phone I'm holding, your shoulder gets heavy, it seems like. The old Carthage Coliseum. Down here at the end is the sheriff's office. There's some county buildings over here. The road and county building, I guess you could call it. Maintenance shop for the big trucks and the dirt trucks and the tractors and all that. And then there's the sheriff's office. And this is my little area down here. That's the correctional facility, and here's my shop. can get turned in on this ice. All right, guys, I'll record some more later. All right, guys, this is the PM hours. We're at 5 p.m. now. I'm about to go to the house. It has melted some today. It's got up to about 34 degrees. The problem is right now it's the temperature starting to drop again, and we have a 100% chance of precipitation tonight in the form of freezing rain and sleet. So everything that's melting is a good possibility that could refreeze tonight. So we'll see how this is in the morning. I did go out a little while ago and picked up one of my fellow officers and brought him to work because he lived in a bad spot. His car slid off in the ditch on the way to work this morning, and his car's still there. They can't get it out because of the road conditions. So I did have to go pick him up and bring him to work, and I may take him back home in the morning. But here, as you can see, the road looks pretty clear. Getting up to 34 today helped a lot, but it's still wet and the temperature is dropping. It's supposed to be like 29 or 30 tonight, so I'm sure some of this is going to refreeze. I will record a little bit here on the way home and see what it looks like. Some of it's starting to refreeze again. I heard them on the radio a little while ago saying the roads are starting to refreeze. So, hey, we got tonight and tomorrow to go, and after that, this stuff should be cleared up and gone, I hope. Here on the main little stretch of town through here, this is Highway 16. You can still see a little bit of ice. Hold on, I need to turn that old radio off. All right, as you can see, there's still ice in the parking lots in different places. Now, when I was on Highway 35 earlier, I went 35 north. Opposite direction I go when I go home, and there were some places over there, and the two side or back roads I had to get on to go pick the other officer up. It didn't look like the sun had hardly touched the ice. The trees are real close to the road, little back roads, little country roads, and they're still completely covered in ice. You can barely see tire tracks. So it is still bad out in the county. The roads are not safe to be driving on. But it's a lot clearer right now than what it was this morning when I came in, and especially a lot clearer than what it was yesterday going home, here in town anyway. I'll get over here make my turn, and I'll start recording again a little bit. A little more traffic today than what it was yesterday, but I had to go out to a couple of stores today to try to get some supplies for the correctional facility. Our food truck is stuck in Arkansas. They haven't been able to make the routes, so we had to go pick up a few things just to get us by until they can get there. There were so many people in the stores today. It was terrible. No bread, of course. No milk, of course. Yes, we got one more day of this stuff, and everybody finally was able to make it to the store and just wiped them out. That's the way it goes in the South, though. It's been uneventful coming home. I've made it to the bridge here, and there's still very little ice this way, but when I went, like I said earlier, when I went north, it was terrible. It's a lot clearer on this side through here than what it was going out of town the other way. So I hate it for those guys that have to go that way regular, because it's still bad right now, really bad. Yeah, it's just crazy how much of a difference it is going this direction compared to going north from the center of town. These roads are basically completely clear now. But going the other way, just a couple of miles out of town, it's like the temperature's 20 degrees colder there, and I know it can't be, but it's ridiculous how much the difference is between here and there. I mean, this is the fastest I've drove in 3 days. I'm going 40 now. I could barely make it to 30 when I was going to pick the other officer up. Guys, I've made it almost home. My turn is right here. Is that Mr. Steele? That looked like Mr. Steele. One of my co-workers. I'll have to call him and see what he's doing sitting there. Guys, this is Michael from Our Mindoro Journey. I've made it home. There's a lot less ice going home today than it was yesterday. Maybe tomorrow, maybe by tomorrow evening, this mess will be cleared up. Everything's gonna be wet and mushy. Terribly bad. Everybody, thank you for watching. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe.